Alright, so making the final batch of bulgogi. I intended to make bulgogi poutine at the request of a user on Discord, but I decided against it. I'm just, yeah, I just don't want to eat french fries right now, to be honest. Plus, if you see over here, I'm actually making some rice. I actually don't have a rice cooker. I used to have one. I had two, actually. One was a zojirushi, which is like the crown jewel of rice cookers in Asian cuisine, and then I had some sort of knockoff of zojirushi, and I just went over to my bedroom just now to close the door because I don't like the food smells getting into my clean clothes that I have in my room. It gets all the way into my bedroom and in the closet if I don't like close the door. So anyway, so I just dried my wok, and I've got the rice cooking right now. I'm gonna grab a non-stick spatula and just give it a nice stir. It's on max heat right now. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro. I have it in wide mode right now and not close up, but I'm just gonna put the lid on, set it to low. Yes, I actually do use an electric stove for cooking of stuff that takes moderately low heat. So things like rice, boiling water, blanching vegetables. I will actually use an electric stove for that because it's otherwise very wasteful on gas. But yeah, so rice is going now. I'm gonna set a timer for 15 minutes. Oh, whoops, I typed in 50 minutes because I'm fucking tired right now. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. Let's get this wok going. All right, so the flame is on. Grab my thermometer. I'm aiming for about 450. I might do 500 Fahrenheit today just to get extra smoke. I did just pull this bulgogi out of the refrigerator, so it's basically stone cold. In fact, if I temp it, yeah, so it says 62 degrees on the thermometer, which I know isn't technically stone cold, but you have to realize like 60 degrees against even a 500 Fahrenheit piping hot wok, it will reduce the temperature to about 160, 170, which it can cause the meat to boil as opposed to sear, and you want a sear when it comes to any sort of barbecue phenomena. So let's see what happens. All right, so now I'm grabbing a metal spatula because I'm using a carbon steel wok. And it's starting to smoke. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but all right, I'm at 435, 440 Fahrenheit. 470, 480. All right, that's good enough. Shut off the heat. In with my oil. Oh, that's not very much. I'm just gonna dump the rest. All right. Grab my cloth, swirl the oil around, and heat back on high. Verify the flame is going, and end with the heat. Oh, it's starting to sizzle already. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm just keeping the wok moving. The food in the wok moving, I should say. Because if I don't, one, it's a waste of heat because there's all this heat that's going around the sides of the wok. It's not like cooking a steak where, you know, a steak is this big hunk of meat that you sort of just throw into the pan or skillet or grill or whatever, and you just let it sit there for a few minutes before you flip it. With stir fries, any sort of, I shouldn't say any, most Asian stir fries require you to just constantly move whatever's in the pan just around so you get that nice even distribution of heat. I don't know if you can hear it, but the temperature, I can tell that the temperature of the wok is already starting to drop because I'm not hearing that that fiery sizzle anymore in the wok. In fact, if I grab my IR thermometer, yeah, I'm temping around 140, 139 on the meat itself. So yeah, the wok has definitely dropped in temperature already. But you see as I'm flipping it around and tossing it and turning in the wok, that sizzle comes back. So that's good. That's exactly what we're going for. In the meantime, I'm just gonna grab my dirty raw plate and throw it in the fridge, or sorry, not the fridge, the sink. Grab a clean plate and go back to turning. Set my wok. I'm at 160, 180-ish. Really wanted to go for 200, but I might settle at 190. You kind of see the meat itself is shrinking as I'm cooking it longer.